Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about the Galaxy Z Fold 3. I've owned it for a little over 2 months now and I'm excited to talk about it. So first off, let's just by saying I love this phone. I love the design. I love the flex when you open it. I really like this phone. This review will be unbiased, but I had to get that out there, clear the air from the jump. I really do like this phone. So, okay, I'm going to start working my way through it. So let's start with what you came here for, the inside screen. The fold, the flex, let's talk about it. It's great. Can you see the crease? Yes, but only on off angles. When you're using it day to day and it's in your hands, you will not notice the crease in the middle of the phone. Anyone that's sitting next to you will see it because they are off angle. It's almost like a privacy screen, so it is there, but again, on the day to day, you will not notice it. Let's get some things to show you how wide it is and how tall it is. So we'll start with an iPhone 11 Pro Max. And you can see when it's closed, it's the same height. It's practically the same width as well. So it's about maybe a ½ inch, not as wide as a Pro Max. So it's a good size, and I'll kind of leave that there. When you open it, again, it's about, an iPhone Pro Max and a half maybe. And then when it's closed, it's definitely two of these side by side. A better comparison is an Xbox case. Let's get inside here. If you put the phone on the case, it's almost exactly the size of the case minus this little border here. So it kind of cuts into the bottom of the Xbox One, but you can see it's almost spot on the exact size of this case. And if you want to go old school, you can try the Nexus 7 tablet that I had laying around here. And honestly, the screen itself is as wide as this tablet and it's taller. Wow, so it's bigger than this tablet when you're actually using the device. So typing on the inside screen is awesome. It's really comfortable. I have big hands and long fingers, so it's perfect for me when I'm typing on it, and I really, really love it. The outside screen, when you close it, we can talk about that. It is tall, it is narrow. You do feel the edges when you're typing. I do have a case on my phone, so I prefer wallet cases because that way I don't lose my license or my wallet. You always have it with you. You can see it just clips onto the phone on the back. The front does the same with a little bit of adhesive that comes with the case right here. Oh, you can't see, but it's right here on this side. And yeah, it just clips right onto the phone. So I haven't had any problems. It doesn't get in the way. When you are typing, I swipe type. So you do run into these edges. When you want to turn the brightness all the way down, you will run into the edge, but it's not enough to bother you. It's just, I'm not gonna lie, you're gonna notice it, that it's there, but it's fine. It's not a big deal. Another feature that I really do like is, I'm not a big fan of the Samsung software. I personally prefer Pixel software. I'm coming from the Pixel 3 XL. I've always been a Pixel guy and I really like those phones, but just the features, right? So you do get you get 4 wallpapers and 4 screens. So you have your outside screen, and when you unlock it, you have your wallpaper here. And then when you open it, you will have your other lock screen, which is inside, and your separate wallpaper. So little things like that Samsung really thought about, and it's really cool. It's really neat just to kind of personalize it however you want and have your 4 screens if that really matters to you. But it is really cool, and I got to give them credit. It's really nice. So just using the phone day to day, I'm not a flashy person, but you will forget after time that your phone is a fold phone. I went to Lowe's recently. I had to make a return. I showed the girl the outside screen, and she, really couldn't see it. I was like, oh, no problem. So I just opened up the phone, and then I pinched the zoom, and I put it up to the screen, and she was like, wow, wait a minute. What is that? What kind of phone is that? the experience got so much better all of a sudden. We were talking about the phone, and I had no pushback for my return. I was pretty happy. She was happy. It was really fun and really cool. And again, you just forget because you're using it. It's not a big deal to you. It's just a phone, but people do notice. So you'll just mess around and you'll just flex by accident. We'll put it that way. So onto the build quality. The build quality is great. It's metal. It feels like metal. It feels sturdy in your hand. It doesn't feel fragile or delicate. It doesn't feel like too heavy either. Yeah, it's a really nice design. The weight is more than the iPhone 11 Pro Max, but not by much. So it's not going to bother you. But I mean, it is obviously two screens, so it is slightly heavier. They say it's waterproof. I guess I have to agree with it. I made the mistake of sitting on the bed with a bowl of cereal and it tipped over and barely splashed to my phone, but I about had a heart attack. I ripped the sheets off the bed and started dabbing up all the liquid and got it off the screen. So I was really happy that I've had no problems. It didn't get into the inside screen or none of that stuff. So that was really good. So, it is what it is. The cameras, they work just fine. You will notice that when you take photos, what's really cool is you can open the screen and press a button and this screen will turn on and people can see themselves when you're taking their picture. So you're like this and they just see the outside, they see themselves and they see the countdown timer. And it's really cool that people can get their face right for Christmas pictures. It's really helpful, really convenient. And again, you'll kind of flex by accident, just doing it as you always do, but people will notice because they're not accustomed to the phone. When it comes to the software though, I'm not a fan of the Samsung software. I'm a Pixel guy. So just using the Samsung experience is not very good to me. It doesn't break. There's nothing wrong with it. It hasn't crashed. It's just, I'm not a fan and I can't wait for this to progress and then Google to release the Pixel Fold or whatever they want to call it, and do that. So personally, I use what's called Nova Launcher. Nova Launcher it's free, but you can download the Prime or the paid version. Basically, it's like $1 usually on sale or $3.99 when it's not on sale, and it's so worth it. You can customize your phone. You can have swipe gestures and all those little things you want to do. You can do with that software, and you can install it on your tablet and every other phone. It's really convenient and worth the money. The only flaw that I've had outside of that is the extra software that Samsung puts in your phone. It's almost offensive. So I went to a website, I'm reading the article, and I clicked something, and I guess it went to download their app. And instead of showing me the Google Play Store, it showed the Play Store on the bottom, and next to it, it said the Facebook app installer, which I'd never heard of before. So I instantly went to the App Store and downloaded my app. So for those of you who don't know, I built this app years ago. So if you look for KeyOnTech, you will see my app lister. And when you click that, we've got good reviews. That's good. When you click on that, you open it up and it'll load up all your apps, right? So hit the little menu here and go to From Manufacturer. Now what this does is this tells you what came on your phone when you bought it. Some of these things you can install. Some of the things the manufacturer will not let you uninstall. So we'll go down and just look at what they put on my phone. And they're in alphabetical order. So when you get to the F's, right there, Facebook App Manager. So let's open this up here, gathering the apps again. From manufacturer, go to the F's. Here I'm using it. I forgot I can fold it myself. And again, there's all these Facebook things they kind of put on here that I don't want. So when I click this, it tells you it's a system app. I added an uninstall button. If it's a system app, it won't always let you do it. So you can try it and see what happens. For me, it did not let me uninstall, so it kind of was what it was. But again, little things like that, right? That any price you pay for any phone from Samsung, they're all going to come with the same software. My wife has an S21, and I installed my app, looked it up, and sure enough, there was the Facebook app installer that neither one of us knew was even there. Face service, all these services that we don't want are here. And it just leads to kind of a bad experience, a bad taste in your mouth. It really doesn't feel good knowing that this extra stuff is there and there's nothing you can do about it. But that is what it is. When it comes to the price, for $2,000, Is it worth it? That's more than a MacBook Pro. So I don't, that you can we all spend what we want to spend, right? So if you're watching this and can afford it, you already have this phone. But if you're watching this and you're on the fence, I would wait till it goes on sale. I personally paid $9.99. I caught it on Thanksgiving or Christmas sale this year, and I'm so happy I did. It's been so worth it. The price I feel like is the same price as the S21, less than an iPhone Pro. So it was definitely worth it. I like it. I'm happy with it, and I'm really looking forward to the fact that in 3 years we'll be at version 6 or 7 by then, right? And they're going to get the crease down even further. I've seen, I think it's Xiaomi has a new phone with the new crease that's really invisible. You almost don't see it. So they're really going a long way, and I can't wait to get there, and I can't wait to get this phone with Pixel software and just use it how it's meant to be used without any of the extra fluff. So again, if you find it on sale, scoop it up. It's so worth it. Flex on people by accident. You're going to love it. And I really hope you get a chance to have this phone because it's really worth it. So thanks for watching. Flex a little bit some more. Thank you again, and have a great day. Bye.